Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume our complete beginner's guide to No Man's Sky, shall we? Ah, what a game. How many times do you get to land your spaceship next to a smoldering spaceship that you can take on a toxic planet? Not that often. So what they want us to build, and I'm going to say, whenever you pause the game or you go into your status screen right here, I do believe that well, my character is moving, so maybe there's time passing. But anyway, you could recharge your life support from this screen just to kind of get it topped off. No, time is definitely moving while this is happening, so don't do this in combat. We got a crystal fragment. Let's analyze that. And looks like we got a bunch of dihydrogen from that, which is cool. So we need to go to our multi-tool and finish building the advanced, we got a bolt caster as well. We definitely want to make this. So we need to finish the bolt caster because this will allow us to just basically have a gun that's not the mining laser. This is more combat oriented. So we need carbon nanotubes for that, and we need carbon nanotubes, hermetic seal, and the wiring loom for this. So let's go ahead and recharge this while we're on this screen, the terrain manipulator. And that didn't do a very good job recharging it. Try it again. Okay, that's better. And, I used my ferrite dust. That was moronical, but okay, anyway. And let's go ahead and charge this. There we go. I just want to top everything off before I start. Okay. So, we need carbon. And this world... What world am I even on? Good lord. Oh, I'm on the starter world. Okay, so we know this one. There's actually two... On this starter world, there are two fauna that we don't know. And they are both flying. Look at that. So we can look in the air and find these and get a bunch of nanites if we see any. There's one. Gonna zoom in, scan it. Okay, one. Oh, and there's the other one. Awesome. So we get a bunch of units for doing that, but now if I go to discoveries, we discovered all the fauna, so we can get 1,500 nanites for the bonus. Plus, we're just going to upload all of these, just holding square. I'm not going to rename them right now. This is fine. This is guy's name is Bumble. It's almost like bubblegum. I like it. All right. And that put us up to 3,400 nanites, which is great, so that we can upgrade our, our ship and stuff if we want to, or our multi-tool, or us. Okay, so let's go ahead and look for some carbon. That's right. Toxic protection falling. Now this is the reason, that we left this world. Because it's so toxic, but we're okay. Alright, let's see. What you got here? What you got? This is, carbon. Alright, so these egg guys, we can just get some carbon from these. Let's get it. We need a ton. Alright. Now, what can I build? I could build a save beacon, refiner. Okay, we need to get some more recipes. It'd be cool to find a trading outpost. It's not here, but it'd be nice. Alright, apparently we got a milestone. Okay. Let's go ahead and pick up what we can. There we go. There's a good bit of carbon right here, and we can just go into this cave to deal with the hazard. Alright, let go so it doesn't overheat. There we go. Now check this out. So our hazard protection is getting wrecked, but if we just go into this cave right here, and you can see it says toxicity levels stabilizing. So instead of like recharging, you can just kind of go in here and calm down. And then this is a humming sac, and we can get an albumin pearl. And I'll show you what these are. So you have to open them with square and then pull out the pearl. And then inside our inventory, these, oh, they want us to make what? Carbon nanotubes, I guess. Sure. We need more components. Anyway, the albumin pearls, where did they go? Here they are. You can see these are worth 10,000 each. So, just a nice little way to make some money. And we need the advanced mining laser to get all that ferrite, but we can just get some ferrite or resources by analyzing it at the very least. Map this place out. Alright, any carbon down here? Now these have marrow bulbs, which also sell reasonably well. Marrow bulbs are like... Well, never mind, they don't sell that well. Okay. So once... There's not going to be much carbon in here because we're, underground. But once we have our toxicity levels taken care of, we can just kind of bounce out and look for some more. But we also don't have to. We can also just be very clever and leave. This is a hostile world. There's not that much carbon. And what we can do is either go buy some and just, basically throw money at the problem. We have to buy a wiring loom anyway. But these green mushroom guys should probably give us what we need. So let's go get it. Sodium rich. Awesome. What do you got? Okay, we can't take it because we don't have the hazmat gauntlet. This is ferrite. That's fine. Always need this. But again, once you get a ton of money, you can just buy ferrite dust in huge quantities and not have to worry about just standing around mining it if you don't want to. Oh, unidentified? Get him. These are affectionately known as the balloon plant. And we'll take all the carbon we can get. Are you carbon, big guy? Yeah, but you're unidentified. You look like a monster. I'm sorry, that's rude. But you do provide a reasonable amount of carbon. Actually, not that much. 15? How much do you give me? Yeah, these balloon plant gives more than, like, the pylon of flesh, sinew, and tentacles. Go figure. Alright, let's see how many of these nanotubes we can make. 1, 2. That's actually all we need. And then we need, hermetic seal, which is condensed carbon, so we gotta process some. Fine. Fine, I say. Oh, these are unidentified, these eggs? Get them. They might have some secondary property. Alright, I lied. I was like, there's no carbon on this world. I was just standing in a bad spot. Look at that. Oh, unidentified. This is the giant fleshy egg thing. Alright, great. Okay, so now I'm going to head back to the ship. Oh boy. Sometimes when you try to do the Superman fly, if you hit like an obstacle in your path, it really messes it up. Oh my god. Okay. So I'll place my portable refiner. I need a metal plate. Oh, that's just outrageous. How dare you? Okay. And we will use this. And I need you... I'm going to input carbon. And I want condensed carbon. And fuel. I guess take some regular carbon. And then this will give me 125. I don't need that much. Just give me a little bit. I'll do 70. No. Yeah, 60. Go. 10 seconds. Ah, look at the night sky. All right. And toxic protection is falling, but we've got what we need, so let's go ahead and take this. Well, we'll get this, put this away, and then pick this baby up. Got it. Get in the old ship. We can make a hermetic seal. That's fine. What is this? Oh. Here, charge this baby up. Launch thruster's looking bad. Need some more metal, huh? Don't have enough ferrite. So, that's the last of our launch thruster, which is sad, but I'm going to go up here and go to the space station to get the wiring loom. Now, anywhere you could find a galactic trade terminal, you can usually just get that. Oh, what's this? Unknown frequency. Go ahead and talk to it. Hey, it's Priest Entity Nada. Artemis Entity, we received your signal. Is it first? Is it last? ... Time for truth. You have their signal, but you are not Artemis Entity. I'm going to tell the truth. Your signal is familiar to Nada. We have been in contact before, I think. This would be a good time to come on board, yes? A proper introduction to our home. And, well, I was going to go to the space station. But they want us to come on board. And what do they mean by that? What is this? This is ancient ruin. I don't really want that known. Okay. Well, let's go to the space station while they're talking about, giving us a location. There it is. There it is. I was like, what's going on here? They had to move it. Okay. Signal detected. Anomaly. Board the anomalous space station. Alright, so let's go find the anomaly. And it's kind of there. There it is, right in front of our face. And hey, why not go to this space station instead? Now, this is a special one. So we're just going to fly in, aim for the circle here, with the purple icon, and bam. Now, we get access to the space anomaly, which is an amazing hub for all sorts of things, not least of which is multiplayer interaction. It's like going into a big city in an MMO. I leave, and you'll see other players everywhere over here with those white diamonds on their head. And you get a sense of community for the first time. Now, I couldn't believe it when they first added this to the game. So, I'm just going to show you a few of the highlights. You can come in and talk to Eyeball Guy, and this is... Oh, they actually have weight. They pushed right through me. This is the Nexus. The terminal rejects my input. Whatever its purpose, it appears I am not yet authorized to use it. I should find and speak to the inhabitants of this station before returning. So this is a Quicksilver exchange, but that's a little further along the road for us. We can't do anything until we perhaps complete the quest. So let's just do that before we take a tour, because if that's going to get in the way, then let's solve this problem. So I'm going to go up the ramp. You can see there's aliens, there's vendors all over the place, different merchants and stuff. But let's go in here. And here we go. In this room, you will find Priest Entity Nada. I am Priest Entity Nada, Divergent Korvax. Welcome to our Anomaly. Our home here is pleasant, yes, Polo's own design, a perfect bubble, beyond the Sentinels, beyond vengeful Korvax. Nada watches time come and go. What's Artemis? A traveler entity, perhaps they are known to you? I do not know their number, Nada does not care to think about iterations as numbers. Iterations? What do you mean, Nada? They were lost to us, highly improbable. Our anomaly is lost to the Sentinels, but none should be lost to the anomaly. The Korvax watches me. There is a patience, an organic tilt to the way they hold their metal shell. Ask about Nada. Nada awoke with the death of Korvax Prime. Could not understand why such things happened, why we are alone. Now I am divergent. The convergence do not see through my eyes. So this is not like necessarily too spoilery, but the Korvax are kind of like a collected artificial intelligence race or machine species, and they're mostly all connected, like the Borg or whatever, but this one is not. And we'll find out why or how, perhaps as we go through the story. Nada is not alone anymore. Nada is with Polo Friend. Now many other friends visit. Our convergence is small, but Nada happy. Nada's carapace pulses with a gentle light. There is something familiar about them. Ask about Polo. Polo Friend found Nada. Found my signal. Nada is safe. Now, Nada finds other signals, makes others safe. So all of these other players, perhaps, are anomalies like us, are iterations like us, maybe? We'll find out, but they have found a place to keep us safe. Safe from what? This is all stuff to find out, the mystery of the story of this game. The station has been calling to me since I woke up on the planet. Perhaps it called to Artemis as well? Ask about the space station. Beyond what is outside, our anomaly wanders free like Nada, to observe, to search. The Sentinels, the Atlas, they do not care for this place. I feel their eyes hunting us. So the Sentinels, Atlas is the red eye, and we haven't seen any real Sentinels yet, but they're kind of drone bots that fly around, enforcing some kind of code upon the universe, which they are outside of. And right behind Nada on the desk, you can see a Sentinel, actually, that's dormant, that he's like perhaps operating on or just investigating on his research bench here. Nada watches me, judging my reactions as they speak. Leave. Speak with Polo Friend, traveler. Perhaps they might know more about missing Artemis. They perceive things more clearly than Nada. Okay, by the way, your outfit is amazing. So here's Polo over here, a Gek. Specialist Polo. Friends everywhere, if only you know where to look. Friends in all shapes, all sizes, all places. Artemis Friend. You are where they should be. Does not seem possible, but all things are possible. Such is the universe. We will find them, no doubt. There is always a signal, always a trace. Ask how. Our home will see to it. When you leave, you will not be where you were. You will be closer. Or maybe not. Discovery is exciting, yes? Before you leave, perhaps spend some time with other friends. We all help each other here. So now they're basically telling us that you're at the Space Anomaly. It's a hub for travelers, a nexus that unites them wherever they are in the universe. Use Nada and Polo's home to meet other travelers, which is other players. Undertake missions, earn nanites, or upgrade your equipment. So we can speak to other travelers to earn nanites. We can learn technology blueprints, browse the huge array of base parts, and speak to Nada about Artemis. So we can do that. Let's just talk to Nada about Artemis before we go explore. Nada and Polo drift between worlds and worlds. There are many. Have you seen them, traveler friend? Nada wishes they could. Nada regrets much. Leave. Okay, so explore the space anomaly and visit Helios, the Grand Analyst. Helios will request new data types each day. Okay, so we're going to explore the anomaly a bit. This is a place you can come back to whenever you like. It's a fantastic an integral part of the game at this point. So Helios is over here with the purple diamond. And Helios is awesome because the Helios iteration just rewards you for discovering things. So you can push hold square to talk. Ah, young one, you who still roam the boundaries of the universe. This thing is awesome looking. How I envy you. My time out in reality has long passed, but I miss it greatly. That's a disturbing thing to hear, but I'm okay with it. Perhaps you might help an old soul and share things you've seen. I yearn for the stars, for the glory of discovery, so we can give data on the planets that we visited. Thank you, little one. You have no idea what this means to me. Please take these nanites. They are nothing, but they are all I have now. So, we just got 90 nanites based on what we've explored. I'm going to push circle to minimize the tooltip, and you can see right here that there's a whole screen about earning nanites, what you can do with them, and why they're, fantastic to have, and I'll show you right here. So there's some vendors in these two locations. This guy is like cooking Kronos, and he's like, hey, the life form snips at me with a derisory look, trying to detect the items I carry from scent alone. So we can present the heptaloid wheat, and he's like, I do not believe anything more unpleasant has ever passed my lips. How did you ruin heptaloid wheat so? Alright, so he didn't like it. And I'm not going to present anything else to him. Ares iteration. Traveler hopes to make progress. Traveler tests themselves. I will help. An exchange. Progress for progress. Or wealth, perhaps. Experience or materials. Both valid. Today, living pearls. Okay. So, I don't have a living pearl, but I have milestone data. So you can transmit your milestone data. You have seen much, but do you understand? Not for me to know. Please take this. I don't understand, but you look like a kind of crab brain with eyes, and I like it. And this gave us 750 nanites for all the milestones we've achieved. So when you get new milestones, just anything, come back here and check. You got food, perhaps. Present it here. Let's see if they want my carbon nanotubes. I don't see why they would, but offer me your work and I shall offer you my opinions. I promise I shall be honest. I do not promise you will be pleased. Check out the nanotubes. ... I do not believe anything more unpleasant. He doesn't like it. Alright, so I don't know what that means, but okay, fine. Egg sequencer, well, yeah. If we're messing around with eggs, we can use that, but that's a little bit beyond what we're doing at the moment. Let's go this way. This is a fantastic place. So we're going to go back, and instead of going to the left to Nada, we're going to go to the right. And there's a whole bunch of cool merchants here. You can tell this is starship, base building, exosuit, and multi-tool. And we've got exocraft and product recipes. So what I like to have right now are some, here we go, exosuit research. Iteration Celine says, I heard whispers of your arrival. Traveler new, I heard the singing of the drones, their clipped voices speaking in unison of a fresh anomaly. I will aid you. Research exosuit upgrades. So these are amazing. So what you can do is, well, remember the hazmat gauntlet? We want this so we can pick stuff up. So let's immediately research that. And we can install this quite easily. So this allows us to shield our gloves so that we can pick up hazardous substances. And let's go here and check out what else they got. Remember, we have like 4,000 nanites, so we could, if we wanted, research specific upgrades like rocket boots so that we can rapidly jump, or the neural stimulator. But I love a translator. It will just automatically translate some stuff, so I'm going to research this. The better the translator, the more you translate, so it's easier to talk to different aliens. It does require a wiring loom, which we have. And we're going to go here. And what else do we want? Well, we could get a personal refiner so that you can just refine stuff on your back without building the refiner. A trade rocket. Oh, this is cool. This is actually new. I hadn't seen this before. So you can like launch stuff to be sold automatically. Just get rid of it. That seems kind of cool. I'll research that for sure. It takes a bunch of wiring looms, which are expensive, but it's cool to see that. Alright, I'm going to keep looking at some upgrades. So you'll see that there's help you swim underwater, all kinds of hazard protection. You can get a shield boost. You can get the oxygen rerouter, which it does help you, but look at it, needs a quantum computer and crystal sulfide. These are some more advanced things. The neural stimulator just gives you a whole bunch of awesome, like jetpacks, sprint, recharge, sprint recovery. I love this. I'm buying this. I spend a lot of money on my exosuit. And then what else you got? Airburst. So you get limited jetpack recharging while airborne. That's kind of fun. Marine jets. I'm okay with what we've got so far. That's a pretty good start. Let's go over to looking at our spaceship. And this is Iteration Hyperion. And we can check out, you know, some really, really nice stuff for our spaceship. For example, efficient thrusters. So this helps you reduce the fuel cost when you're taking off, which is so good because basically this makes it so, like, you know, we take 25% per takeoff. It makes it much, much better. So I'm going to buy this so we don't have to use fuel as much. Let's see what else you got. And instability drive. This helps your pulse engine. It's expensive. Teleport receiver. So you can basically send and receive objects from your spaceship from a longer distance, which is nice just for transferring items between them. I like it a great deal. This is allows you to reach rare red class stellar bodies, and this allows you to instantaneously travel even if the system is under attack. I'm going to get the teleport receiver. What else do I want? And we could get weapons if we want. We can get better shields. It's only 7%. This helps with heat sink capacity for your weapons so you can fire them longer. You can economy scanner. This is nice. Conflict scanner. That's useful. I'm okay with just this for now. And then, let's see. Do we want... Yeah, the construction research station. So check this out. We can get different prefabs for our base. And now we can get medium refiner, nutrient processor, all kinds of awesome stuff. Now, this, though, takes salvage data and not nanites. So we would need salvage data to make this happen. So we can bring salvage data here, which is why another reason I love salvage data. Just look how many things there are. You know, decorative, illumination, electrical wiring, industrial modules. I mean, it's unreal. And let's see. We don't have that. Let's see what you got for the multi-tool. Wow, look at this guy's beard. Make him better. Alright, so do we want any of this? We've got the mining beam, we've got the bolt caster. The waveform recycler helps the multi-tool scanning system recharge faster and gives you a bigger scan radius. God, yes, please. There's so many upgrades. I mean, look at just... This is one of the things that blows me away about this game. Look at how many different upgrades there are. Now, granted, you don't have unlimited slots to install all this stuff, so you got to pick and choose, but it's super, super cool. All right, what is this? Survey device. Real-time terrain analysis. And you can detect hidden terrain resources. That's really cool, but it takes some complicated and expensive stuff. Optical drill. Jeez. Resources mined plus 50%. That's great. However, some of that stuff is a little hard to get. Damage to stunned enemies. Cloaking device. Combat scope. Barrel ionizer gives you, upgrades your weapon a little bit for fighting things. And you're not fighting a lot at the beginning, but increasingly you will. And if you want to fight sentinels or difficult foes, you might need this stuff. I'll go ahead and get the combat scope. That's fine. These have pretty low requirements, just expensive. Some expensive stuff, but not too bad. So buy whatever you want and come back here often, but check this out. This is why it's so cool. On this side, if you go to the right, look at this. There's a teleporter right here. And so you can talk to the Mercury iteration, and he's like, have you stood before a portal, stranger? Felt it leach the life from your skin, felt your chest burning as its power starts to melt your very being? Well, your face is starting to melt my very being, and I have. The traveler narrows their eyes, judging my calm. After a moment, they nod. There is respect upon their face. I stood before the portal at Solus Prime, but did not cross the threshold. I reached out. Only the tip of my finger grazed the gateway. The next moment, I awoke aboard the Anomaly. I was transformed. The gateway here does not have the power of the ancient monoliths, though it shares the aspects of their network. Use it as you wish. Nod with respect. Mercury returns my nod. There is much understanding in this simple gesture. All right, thanks, buddy. So the cool thing is, this is a teleporter, so you can get here and get to your base at any time. So I can just, I could say I want to teleport, and we can go from here, okay, to your base or the space stations that we visited. You see the two that we visited. Here's our base, but look at this. If we go to all, any player or community location, we can go. Do we want to go to Perfect Perk Coffee or the refueling station? People build amazing things in this game. And do you want to go check it out just to see it? You can warp there. It's being shared and broadcasted. And you can also visit other players' bases if you want. You can go to the featured tab. So it's just a super awesome portion of the game. The Space Anomaly opens up so much to us. And this is all because we're doing a little bit of the quest at the beginning just to get our feet set. And let's go back and talk to Nada. Now they have something to say. You have to do the other stuff first. Nada and Polo drift between worlds. Yes, they do. Ask what to do. Traveler entity is free to make their own path. Find Artemis entity. Explore with others. Travel to great sites. Proceed as you will, Traveler entity. We will aid you. Others will aid you also, even if you seek the Crimson Lair. I want help. I'm going to say for help with Artemis because this will progress us along the story path, but you could go to the Crimson Lair or just explore, whatever you want to do. And you can change this at any time. Of course, Nada has a small gift for you. Perhaps it will help, perhaps not. Nada and Polo Friend will continue to search. Speak to us whenever you desire. So, we got some nanites here, even more nanites. And now we're rolling. So, there's a new mission, complete Nexus missions if we want. And this is all the cool stuff that we get to do. There's Nexus missions. We can continue the search for Artemis, which we told it we wanted to do. And I'm going to go ahead and just warp back to... I'm going to warp to a space station close to us so that I can get some wiring looms, because I need wiring looms to make the advanced mining laser, to install my gloves, like so many of the upgrades that we just purchased, we need that for. So I'm going to go to space stations, and let's just go to the current system space station right here. And here we go. How about that? How about instant? And now we can come over here and see what's we can buy, see what's for sale. They have 33 wiring looms. You see there's 69,000 credits, so they are quite expensive. But let's sell some stuff, right? Let's see what we've got to sell. So in our inventory, we do have these pearls. So let's just sell both pearls. Oops, where did you go? Oh, I switched to my starship. Whoops. Okay, I pushed square. Here we go. The pearls. Yep, just hold X to sell that. What else sells well? Chromatic metal. I don't want to sell that. I don't really want to sell anything that I have in my inventory, but in my starship, is there anything that I want to sell? The core back casing we could sell well. The gold sells well, as you can see. We could give this as a gift if we meet a Corvax if we want to. I'm okay. I'm going to go back to buying. I'm going to keep my stuff. And I'm going to buy some wiring looms. I can buy 3. So this is enough for the laser. But that's it. So we're going to need to make some money. I'm going to go... I think I have a fuel canister, don't I? I don't. Well, then let me change my mind. I'm going to buy something else. You know what I'm going to buy? I'm going to buy my favorite. Cheap. Oh, they're not selling it. They're selling metal plating. Oh, no, here's the ferrite dust. Yes. I'm going to buy as much ferrite dust as I can. See how cheap that is? And from there, we can even just buy a metal plating. It's not that expensive. We can just craft our own fuel. Charge our spaceship up. Now, if you want to install the modifications, you can put them on here, but you see we don't have the stuff. You can just load them up. This is where the thrusters are. So you just click on an empty space. The tritium we have, so we could just click on that. The dihydrogen jelly we have, we just need wiring looms, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to go to my multi-tool. I'm going to go to the... nope, not the bolt caster. Get out of that. I want this. I want the advanced mining laser. And let's put the nanotubes, let's put the seal, and let's put the looms, and we've got it. Now we have an advanced mining laser on there. How about that? Now, from here, I'm going to go talk to my dude, Mission Agent. And the Mission Agent will now give us missions. So we can do some easy-peasy stuff where we can just get nanites. And, you know, these give you faction as well. So these are beautiful, where it's like, this one here, for example, gives you Vy'keen standing. So you build up your relationship with the Vy'keen. This helps you with the Merchants Guild. These just give you Explorers, Mercenary, or Explorers, and then they give you nanites. This is like kill 15 creatures, you know. These are pretty basic. And this one right here, let's just take that. Kill 15 creatures. Okay, start mission. So now we have a mission to just kill some things. Easy peasy. Get some nanites, right? And it can be anything. They don't have to be mean. They can just be regular. So, everyone, we have installed the advanced mining laser, and we've explored the space anomaly, and we've gotten to the point in the game where it's like, you could just kind of do what you want. Do you want to follow Artemis? Do you want to explore? Do you want to chase after the Atlas? It just opens up, and, you know, you can do a little bit of anything, or we're just going to keep exploring and finding more and more content as we go. But we also now have a job, which is to make enough money to power up our blueprints and systems that we've purchased at the space anomaly, and we have enough nanites to buy even more upgrades and make our ship, our exosuit, and our multi-tool better. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you are still enjoying this and finding it to be useful, and I want to just say thank you so much to everyone for all of your tips and advice that you're sharing with me, because at this point I'm learning from you. There's so much that's changed in the game that I'm learning new things all the time and just trying to present it so that we can all learn together. Thanks, everyone. Take care.